Okay, good morning, my amazing listeners and viewers. This is Roshika Ali here once again with another brilliant student from the Rehan School Online Academy. His name is Ghani Programmingwala, and he is a whiz at coding. And he knows a great deal more about technicalities than I ever could. So let's get to speak to Ghani and find out what his interests and hobbies are and what makes him tick. So, अस्सलाम वालेकुम गनी, क्या हाल है आपका? How are you?
वालेकुम अस्सलाम अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह आई एम फाइन एंड आप कैसी हैं?
I'm well, I'm great. So, Gani, I just would like you to introduce yourself a little bit and tell us your life journey thus far. And, your obviously, what is it that you like in the Rehan school and what is it that you have learned uh, during your time here?
Okay, so my name is Malik Abdul Ghani, and with Wala, my name is Ghani Programmingwala, and my age is 16. I am currently living in Lahore, and basically I'm from Sialkot, but at that time living in Lahore, and I am also done HIFs, and I am a student of Rehan School Online Academy from past 1 year. And in the past 1 year, I have learned many things like coding with AI, my like top thing that I've learned. Also, editing, video editing, graphic designing, plus connection. We like human networking. We also learned in the Rehan School. Plus, also how to human networking plus communication skills. I learned more about communication skills and also um, um, my confidence like it after joining Rehan School, I have earned many confidence and also learned how to talk with others.
All right. Okay, Gani, you are a Hafiz Quran. So, at what age did you start? And did you have conventional schooling as well? And was it a difficult thing to do?
Okay, so I started doing Quran after like Corona, like I guess 2021. Yes, starting of 2021, and I completed in almost 2.5 years, and it is not as much hard. It is easy if you have a passion in that thing, like you like to do. So it is easy, not as much hard. And after that, I studied with the HIFs. I also study like maths, English, and Urdu. I did HIFs from Darul school, so it is compulsory for his student also to learn maths or Urdu and English. After that, I transferred to another school in pre-ninth, and I just completed half book of ninth. After that, I have to know about like Rehan School. So I joined Rehan School. After that, I like skipped my study, but at a time I think so I will go with like private exams in boards to complete other education too.
All right. So, matriculation first. You're going to give the metric exam.
Yes.
All right. So, Gadi, how do you think you will manage? You have got, I think you've got a lot of tasks to do. Like I feel that children are pretty busy. Like according to your curriculum, it's like they're time consuming, and of course, all skills they need time to develop. So, like, how do you manage time? And for a young person like yourself, you're only 16. So, like either you're on like sitting in front of the computer the whole day long or for very long periods of time, and then or you will be in a book, you will be like focused in the book. So how do you manage time in this regard?
Okay, so I have a timetable. Like I wake up at 6 a.m. and after praying Fajr, I read Quran, like revise Quran for 1 hour. After that, I simply do one interview with AI, like ChatGPT. After that, I like simply do breakfast. Then again one more interview with ChatGPT. then class time and the starting of and when class start before meditation I complete my Canva post and story post and update and also update Google Sheet, and in class I also make TEDx video reviews. So for me only interviews are left after the class, so I need only 1 hour after the class to complete my all days task, so I complete that. And also I have coding class at 4 p.m. So after class, like 1 period of class will end, and after that I need only 1 hour. Before after that 2 hours are also there. At that 2 hours I have like I'm free. I sit and without internet or without the screen. I just sit in front of like sunlight. That's all. And that's thing I do. After that, I simply take coding with AI class at 4 p.m. till 5:30 almost. And after that, again, I'm free. I have not the task to do. So I do any other task like for my personal growth, like any other things I have learned by my own, like business ideas or something else coding with AI. All I learned after the 7 p.m. I have a dinner, and after dinner I'm almost free. After that, I just like do anything that I want. Because most of the time I like play game at that time, so my screen time is very like too much. But yes, after that I sleep at 9:45, I guess. Then again wake up at 6 a.m.
So, Gani, where do you go to hang out with your friends? Do you like actually hang out with people your own age? And if you do, where do you go? What are like the best spots?
Okay, so no, I not because I recently shifted to Lahore, like only 2 months ago. So here there is no friends you can say of I have, and I not try to make any friend over here. So no, I don't go outside most of the time. Yes, in breaks I go like go to the market and by walking and come like alone, not with anybody like this.
All right. So, Gani, where do you live in Lahore?
I live in Sabzada.
Sabzazar colony. Uh, okay, and where is that? Is it like in the center of the city, or is it on the outskirts? Is it like near Model Town? Is it near Kent? Where is it?
Okay, so it is at the you can say at the border because it is very close to the motorway, like only few minutes away from the motorway. So you can say it is at that side.
Okay, so near Thokar Beg then.
Yes.
Okay, all right, okay. And Gani, what does your father do?
Okay, so my father is a businessman. Like he have partnership in different like businesses in Sialkot. That's why now we are shifted in Lahore, but still he has partnership with a man who is from Sialkot.
So what are you like? If your father's business is in Sialkot, so why have you moved to Lahore?
Because most of the time my father no goes to the business at all, because most of that business is online, like on online business. We like import and import our export business. So that's why. And because we shifted in Lahore, here we have more relatives. Like we have my boys here, and also my nanny is here. But in Sialkot, no one is in my relatives are there in Sialkot. No one.
All right. Okay. Okay. So you have more relatives here. So how often do you meet up? Like, how often do you have get-togethers?
Okay, so my nanny home is very near, like two, like mostly 2 streets away. So it is like I go walk to my nanny's home. Only 5 minutes walk from my house. So I go most of the time weekly. After 1 week, like on Saturday or Sunday, I'll try to go every week. But for Coco's house, her house in like the Model Town ring road, Model Town. So that is little bit far. So that is like after 2 weeks, 2 or 2 weeks.
Acha. Okay. So Gani, do you have cousins?
Okay, so no, my nanny house there is no cousin, only Mamu and Hala. And after that, and one cousin, only one couple live in Lahore, and she have one like daughter, and she is a doctor, and she is like in age wise, she is very older than us, and in our family, only two, I guess, two cousins are same as my age, not same. One cousin is 2 years younger than me, but you can say a little bit same, but they live in Australia. So no, no cousins like I have the same age of mine.
All right. Okay. So, Gani, but you and your sister are pretty like you're pretty close, and you are not very far age-wise from each other, right? There's not a big gap. So,
Yes,
like, would you consider her to be your confidant? Is she like your like somebody that you confide in a lot, or not really? Or are you the bullying elder brother, telling her, "Don't do this, don't do that"? Tell me.
okay, so I'm younger, and she is 1 year older than me,
Okay.
and I'm 16 and she is 17. No, I never bullied. I'm younger, so that's why my parents also like said me not to do anything because she is
She's
older.
older. And does she
Yes.
bully you then? You
No,
get
not
bullied
at all.
then?
No, no.
Okay, so you don't. You're like you are pretty. You don't fight with her. There's no arguments on anything.
Yes, there is
Is it?
arguments. Yes,
Oh,
arguments. Little bit due to no, in Lahore there is little bit less, but in Sialkot there are so much because in there are internet problems, and at a time only one laptop will like we can do only one live stream at a time. So I always say to that's my time. At that time I will go live. At that time you can, but sometimes she like not. She can say I also, and I said okay, then I will also. So that's type of little bit, but in Lahore it is
okay.
okay because net is pretty good. We can go easily live on both laptops. That's why.
Okay. All right. So that is good. So you're very focused, Ghani, for a young person, for only a 16-year-old boy. You're very, very focused. So, like, why is that? Do you think it is because of your upbringing? Is it because of your parents? Or are you naturally like that?
Okay, so I'm naturally like that. I focus on everything at the time I'm doing. Like it's my responsibility to focus. Like when I'm in physical studies, I am a position holder and I always focus on study at that time. And now time I'm in like in the race of personal growth after joining Rehan School. So I try my best and do as much thing research on many things that will help me to become a successful person, and I am would focus that this is my goal to be a successful person in also a financial stable person. So that's why I'm focused because you can say my goals make me focus.
Okay. All right. You've just said of something very interesting. You said you're in a race for personal growth in the Rehan School. Could you elaborate more on that? Like, what is that race that you're talking about? Could you tell us? Could you tell our viewers about it?
Okay, so okay, so I wanted to be as successful uh, as early. That's why I do more like you can say more hard work and more. I do whatever I do with focus. Like every time I do everything with focus, and that's why. And for I said personal growth to be as much established by my own as financial as much early as I can, like early 20s, I can be established very good established in early 20s as my age because that is very beneficial for every human being to be established or independent as early age as they can.
All right. So could you tell me what is it that because your father works online as well. So what is it that you have in mind for yourself? What will you do? What is like
Okay.
your vision? Yeah.
Okay, so I also go on online business, I guess, like e-commerce side, like buying. like I my dad like don't make their own products. They are like drop shipping or middle person, like they buy from another person and after making some commission they sell to out of country. But I have to make I want to be a own manufacturer, want to make all my own factories. Like I have need to manufacture my own brand, want to open my own brand with a name, anything that will come into my mind, and make some amazing brand. So every other person will buy from me and they will sell to other countries. So that's my, you can say, a business idea, that make your own like product.
So what kind of a product would you like to make, Ghani?
Okay, so I think so the best product you can make is a thing that can help other in anything, like that use to like, that is the like anybody use, like there can be skincare. I think so skincare products are very good if you are can manufacture that as your perfect as your product as a I think so skincare products are good at a time to
All right.
you products.
But Ghani, how many but aren't you targeting mostly a female market? Because do you see like boys using skincare products? Because there's also a cultural thing now. Because in our culture, it's not considered good for boys to be applying, all these lotions and creams and all that kind of self care. They kind of equate it with women, and like that. This is something which only women do. They only women look after their skin, and only women wear face masks, and like there's this macho man image that the boys, they just use soap and water and they don't use anything else. And so, like, how will you combat that, Gani? And like, or do you think in your generation, I might be wrong, but in your generation, you interact with people your own age, and you are interacting with people online as well. So what is your view on this, and why would you select skincare?
Okay, okay. So as early like Gen Z or Gen Alpha, they are using skincare or both of them, but in not in Pakistan. And my focus is not to sell that products in Pakistan. My goals are in my focus in Europe side, or like yes, Europe side. So there are like almost everybody are using skincare. No, no like different between like. Your like females are also using and males are also using, no different between them. That's why, because my focus is not in Pakistan. Maybe in Pakistan, yes, you can say right, in Pakistan they think that skincare is on only for girls or females, but in other countries there are no difference between men's are also using care. They are using serums on their faces to like for shine glow. So that's why, because my focus is not to sell in Pakistan, my focus is to sell to other countries.
Okay. Gani, do you use skincare products yourself?
No.
नो। सो देखे ना, फिर कैसी मार्केटिंग होगी गनी? पहले खुद तो इस्तेमाल करें। पीपल विल से कि आर यू नॉट गोइंग टू यूज योर ओन प्रोडक्ट्स?
Okay, so if you want to like sell anything, you not need to use that product by on. Like Elon Musk, for example, Elon Musk have most of the like Elon Musk have X is Elon Musk, but in a podcast, Elon Musk told about his like screen time in past 7 days. Like in a week, he only used his mobile phone for 2 minutes, only seeing WhatsApp messages. And he is a person who are engaging everybody to come on their social media, but he's not using his own product.
Yeah, so what does that tell you, Gani?
This the thing that you need to like not need to use by on. You have to like sell your product to others, because maybe you are not like that thing, but maybe other like that thing. So if you are selling any product, so not make for your own self, because maybe you like that product but others not like. So focus other people, not yourself.
But Gani, from a purely business standpoint, from a uh, like, won't a person like Elon Musk need to be more informed, or do you think he has got other ways of being informed than than what is available to all of us? And if that is the case, what do you think could be? his source of information?
Okay, so basically his source of information no need because most of the platforms he have owned by on, so he have the right to which headlines, which information he have to more reach. Like he has the whole software control. He can set their programmers or all the team that this type of headline you need not to reach on the top of headlines. Like if like about Corona, he said their team members like there if there anybody are posting anything about Corona, you need not to like. SEO that into the reach, so nobody will see that post if because he have control. So he only like send pages only send post to them that post who which he also know what are doing. And for his source of information, I he have many other person in their assistant who like inform what are happening at a time. And the most famous at the time headlines all about Elon Musk in USA or other countries. Most of the time in technology, in the headlines, always Elon Musk are is on the top. That's why I think so.
Hmm. All right. So, Gani, what about becoming the next Elon Musk? You think that is doable?
Okay, so it is not hard, but it is not as much easy because Elon Musk is all about his mindset. And due to also money, he have also money, but he earned that money because of his mindset. His mindset is like there are only four rockets in the world who can go and come back to their own place. One, China have. Second, Russia have. Third, America have. And fourth, Elon Musk have. Elon Musk have also that rocket that came back because he first time he manufacture, he go to like he have money so he can do anything. Like for money you can do, you need only to give your thoughts and anybody else can do. Like he said scientist, how what about the if any rocket go to space and come back, he said that there is the no law of physics that can be implemented on this subject because that is no law of physics in this thing. So he said that maybe Isaac Newton is also a human, maybe he forgot one law. Let's make our own law of physics. So he discovered a new law of physics that is in the world, but it is not discovered by anyone till now. But he discovered it and make another any a thing that can go and come back again at the same place. So he has the mindset that and everything will be possible. He literally found a new like new law of physics by on. Like he think that there is no limits, human mind can do anything. And that's the reason he is very successful. And it is not hard to be like him, but it is not also easy to be like him.
No, I'm talking about, can we have like a version, a Pakistani version of him?
Okay, yes, you can by like studying as much as you can study Elon Musk, but you can say 2.0 of Elon Musk because the thing he do in before like 1 to 2 months he do, you can know about the thing after 2 to 3 months. So you will also be a part of like second person or second version of Elon Musk. Uh, if you are follower him, but if you plus implement your own thoughts in that, maybe you will be as much as higher than Elon Musk, or maybe you will go more on top than Elon Musk.
All right, now, Gani, you've put programming wala, with your name. Now, Twitter, Facebook, like all these AI, they are all basically software, right? Am I right that it's all
Yes.
AI? It's all of that is basically software, and programmers make software. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so if it is all software, and if there are so many programmers in the world, why is it that, like Elon Musk's, like Twitter is like blows up and no other sort of entity can survive, or if only it's Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook, and they were like other, there could have been other platforms of similar nature. Why is it that we get this hegemony and this control by one software over another? uh, could you elaborate on that? What are your thoughts on that?
Okay, so again, my thoughts are same. Like most of the source of information we have from social medias, like Facebook, Twitter, like X, Instagram, we got most of the information from that type of social media. So they already have on a new software. Why they like go? Why they introduce any other software? Like somebody make their own software and they upload it in like their social media. When the users when the programmers see that if anybody post in their system, like he also make a Twitter, so they never like recognize it as on headlines on top of their social media, because they know if they advertise that thing to show more the people, they will know about it. So they have the control what things they are like sending to the users. They have control if they need that this work this is the thing that may be harmful for them. They like not send that things to the users because they have control, they can. That's why, because all the most of the like source of information are already owned by the ones like Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg and also Bill Gates.
Yeah. So, we are really, like at their whatever information we get, it's what they choose to show us, really. So, uh, doesn't that scare you about this world, Rani? And don't you think there should be some kind of a program to sort of break the monopoly, or like sort of at least find a way, like, out of it?
Okay, so I think so for my mind it is hard because they plan for many frontiers. Like if Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, or Bill Gates do anything, they have a roadmap till 100 years or 20 years, 25 years, like what we are doing and what are the impact and how we can handle it till 25 more years. So they before launching a thing, they like have a clear mindset what they are doing, and after 20 years what are the impressions to the world, and how they take it more on the top. So they are always prepared for upcoming 30, 25, 30 years before launching a new thing. So it is hard because it is hard, but nothing is impossible. Maybe it will possible.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time, Ghani. And this brings us to the end of our very interesting interview. Would you like to end by some words of advice to my listeners and viewers?
Okay, my advice will be like before doing anything, you have a clear mindset. Like I said, that Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, or before launching anything, they have a clear mindset, clear roadmap. What are they launching and what they are doing to upcoming 30 years. So you need to you have to think as much as long as you can, and also think more than 3 to 4 options. No thing if you think only one thing, and if not goes as you think, so maybe you will hurt or you're going to be depressed. So you have to think about 3 things, like if then this will happen, and if this, then this will happen, and after if it will goes like this way, so this will happen. So you need to prepare your mind for the things you are doing, and always have a clear mindset till 5-10 years. Make goals for 5-10 years and have a clear roadmap. What are you doing, and the thing you are doing will able to achieve your like your end goal till 5 years or till 10 years, 15, 20 years, as much bigger you think. So that's my advice.
Thank you so much, Ghani Programmingwala. And this brings me to the end of my podcast. I hope you guys all enjoyed listening to Ghani's very intelligent conversation as much as I have. I've certainly learned a lot about, Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk from Ghani. So thank you very much, Ghani. Thank you for being here today. And this is Rushika Ali signing off.